everybody. This is Garrett with Diary of a Family, where we're intentionally living life with you. Now, as you can probably tell, I am not joined by my lovely co-host. She is working today, but that's okay because she might be joining in on the chat. So, if you see her, say hello, ask how she's doing at work today, and yeah. So, the question of the day before we get into our video, do you guys have a favorite RV upgrade that you have done to your RV? Or if you don't have an RV and you are wanting to get one, tell me what is something you would like to have on your RV. So, today, you can tell I have my certified sign up. I have bunches of cool things that I'm going to show you today, and I look forward to just chatting and hanging out with you guys. First off, the clap track is on. The clap track is on. I'm trying to figure out what that means. Maybe. Okay. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Saturday afternoon. We are getting really, really close to a pretty cool milestone with Diary of a Family, and I think we have mentioned it in the past. But I wanted to share it here first because we consider you guys our family, the D-Fam, and before we go out and give it to the world, I wanted to share this with you guys. So, without further ado, enjoy. What? No way. Hey everybody, I'm Garrett with Diary of a Family, where we're intentionally living life with you. And as you can see, we have a video that is almost at 100,000 views. Honestly, that is nuts. What are we gonna do about this? I have an idea. Now let me ask you if you are interested in a giveaway. I know I am. What kind of giveaway would be good for 100,000 views? Why don't I give away another fixed diagnostics tool? It is the topic of the video and you guys seem to like it. Here's what I want you guys to do. Number one, I want you to comment down below that you are subscribed and you are interested in winning this prize. Next, all right, so that is just a little bit of a preview of what we have coming up really soon. So what I need all my D-Fam to do is keep an eye out for this video to be uploaded. Once we hit 100,000 views, we will get a date for a live stream, a very special live stream that we are going to give away a fixed dongle that'll work on your vehicle. We're super excited about this giveaway. I really enjoyed the video, but this specific live stream is not the giveaway, and it is not the announcement. I don't know what clap track means. I'm not. Yes, now add the clap track. Okay, I am really kind of lost here because I'm not adding any clap track on anything. Okay. Well, hopefully the clap track doesn't come back, but I can't promise anything because clap track plays for like 10 seconds. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know what's. It's off now. You do it when you do. Okay. I will take a look at it now. Okay. So, yes, within the next couple of weeks, we will be having this giveaway, and we definitely want you guys to all join us and be a part of this awesome giveaway. But once this video happens, make sure to watch it, comment, and to be entered into this giveaway. So, let's get on with the show. It's off now. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, for some reason, I'm not sure exactly what caused it to do it, but oh well. I will figure it out later. All right, moving right along. The theme of this video and this live stream is upgrades. So we have been really needing to do some upgrades on our channel and on our trailer primarily. We've been upgrading a lot on our channel, but one of the things that we have been working on getting towards is that cool solar system. And if you guys remember, about a month ago, we put out this nice little short. All right, everybody. So I wanted to let you guys know that we have finally gone solar. You want to see it? It's a really, really amazing system, and I think you'll really like it. Da-da-da! There is our solar system. Woo! Well, that little short was primarily meant as a gag, because we got these little tiny solar lights, and they're just these little string lights, and they were fun. They did the job that we needed them to do. They were not expensive. I did have to repair one, and that was a pain. But so anyways, that was more meant as a joke, but we have been starting to take things seriously just a little bit. Da, 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 da. All right, welcome to the beginning of a new series on this channel. Now, why would I be talking about this? Well, I'm here at the UPS store, and I have a very special package that I need to pick up. And I'll show you in just a little bit why I'm so excited for this. So this might give you a little bit of a hint. You might be asking yourself, what does rely on batteries have to do with RVing? Well, let me get into a different area and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Well, I'm at a place where we can open up and show you what is inside this package. So I'll give the camera to Carolyn.
I'll just put it on my face. You guys can look at me while he opens it, right?
Yeah. The package itself was about 66 pounds. So it was pretty heavy. To give you a comparison, one of our lead acid batteries in our RV weighs 60 pounds.
Oh my gosh!
There are 2 lithium iron phosphate batteries in here.
From Relion.
From Relion batteries.
Oh, that's the battery monitor.
So plus, we have a battery monitor system that works with our smartphones so that we can tell exact percentage of how much power we have in our RV. We have the user manuals, and then yeah, they're heavy.
Nice.
There is one of the lithium iron phosphate batteries, and each of these batteries are 100 amp hours of usable power, which should last us quite a bit more than what we currently have, because right now we have about 67 amp hours of usable power in our RV.
Between the two batteries.
Between the two batteries.
So we are replacing 67 with 200.
That's the battery. And yeah, it is. It's still. It feels heavy, but if you feel it be with the lead acid, okay, there's a huge difference.
What is that?
These are our new house batteries.
It's gonna give us
RV.
power, so Daddy can run his computer.
Mommy, look at this. This looks like my backpack.
That's Daddy's drone. Please don't play with that.
Thanks.
You're interrupting. Go on.
Go
Take the
play.
baseball and go through it.
Well, where was the bat?
Right here.
We are excited to start upgrading our RV and getting able to be more self-sufficient while we travel. I think it's going to be a fun project. So join us for our journey to, what do you call it? I don't know. Solar?
Our journey to lithium, to solar?
Our journey to more self-sufficient, no.
Shorten it down, buddy.
Our journey to lithium and solar. No. So, we'll come up with a catchy name for this series.
Cutting the tether on the generator.
Yeah.
Oh my
Powered by Rely On.
That's a giant sticker.
That's huge.
Where are you gonna put it?
I don't even know where I want to put it, because if for some reason we get a different trailer, I'm taking these batteries with me. I'm not leaving them in there.
Well, it's just a sticker. You can stick it on the front compartment, right where the batteries are gonna be.
There you go. That'll work.
Thank you, Rely On.
Yeah.
Mommy, I want to go to the playground.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You wanna say please?
please.
Sure.
Here.
Oh my goodness, it's a dinosaur.
It's T-Rex.
Boom, 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 boom. A dinosaur just went across the top. I'm a giant dinosaur, I'm gonna eat you!
So scary. He can't even. Look at how small he
Here,
is.
back up a little bit. Right there. I'm going to eat you! Ah! Okay, fall down, Emma. Ah! Nom, 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 nom.
Are you in the way?
I'm going to eat you! Ah! Nom, 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 nom.
Mommy, I want to hit that on the T-Rex.
Ah! Ah! You went flying.
Well, that's it. We have lithium batteries, everybody. So, let's see if I can do this without destroying my studio. Here is the battery. Doo, 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 doo. This is one of two lithium iron phosphate batteries that we now own. So, anyways, let me talk to you guys a bit about this battery. It is around the same price range as a Battleborn battery. We did get a little bit of a discount due to our friends, the Gallions. They are ambassadors for Rely On, and so I will definitely put a code in there. It's a discount code for the Gallions that you're able to get. I think it's about 10% off your purchase, which is pretty cool. So if you guys are interested in getting lithium batteries, really and truly the best time to get a battery like this is to wait for a sale. If you're paying full price for lithium batteries, you're paying too much. So we have tons of people that are just joining us, and if you don't know what we're talking about, we are working on upgrading our RV battery power system. And yeah, right here, we now have lithium iron phosphate batteries. We have two of them. We're working on a system that I can be able to edit videos. We can do live streams and all of that off of these batteries once we get it installed. We have all the parts ordered, and you know, we're really excited to be able to try these out. It's going to be a couple weeks before we start putting together a video on this system, but this is kind of a sneak peek for the DFAM, kind of saying, hey guys, this is what is coming down the pipe. Make sure to go check that out. Make sure to go follow this adventure, because I think it's going to be a fun one. So, oh, thank you, Thin Blue Lane. RV Life said, we did something special for you for our next live, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We will try to be there. If you could maybe notify us just a little bit closer to Thursday, we'll do our best to be on that live stream. So, why did we do this? The majority of the reasons are fairly straightforward. We really love this lifestyle. We love boondocking and all that. And now I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling. Why don't we let my other self tell you why we decided to do this? Since we started delving into the world of solar with that funny little clip I just showed you, we have started just getting more into some of the different solar items you can get. Nothing really big. The first one that we got after we got those lights were these little pucks. They're solar powered. You can basically set them up somewhere. They charge during the day and they turn on at night. You can turn a bunch of different colors and things like that. It's pretty cool. The next one we got are these little guys. They're about 90-something cents at Walmart. We really enjoy having some ambient light outside, and it serves two purposes for having these kind of things set up. One, when you're camping out here in the desert, you got a lot of rodents and little mice and things like that that love to get into RVs and chew up wires and get into insulation and just create havoc. And it also serves a aesthetic purpose. At night, you can sit out here, you can see some cool lights sitting around, and it's just nice. Anyways, but that's nothing compared to what we have coming next. One of the reasons we really wanted to get into lithium and solar is we love this. We love camping in public land where you can camp for free, or like for us right now, we're at state trust land, which is nice. It's only like $20 a year, and we're gonna do a video on state trust land and how to find it as well. I think you're gonna really like that video. One of the main drawbacks that we have right now is the fact that we only have 2 lead acid batteries like this right here. That doesn't really work for us, because anytime we want to run a computer, which my computer is running right now, we have to run this. Our generator is running right now. You're even listening to it during our live stream. So that's why I wanted to do the live stream this way, so that you could see the amount of noise that it makes. We don't have any problems running the generator to charge our batteries. Eventually we want to be able to get solar so we don't have to run the generator hardly at all. One of the big reasons why I'm really wanting to do this upgrade is because I want to be able to edit videos and do live streams without having that noise in the background. It's something that you do kind of tone out, but it costs a lot of money for the gas, and we want to be able to do boondocking this summer, and we want to go travel through like Utah and other places, and there's tons of places to go camp up at BLM land up there. But how can we do that if we're constantly having to run the generator? I mean, we could do it. We can make it. We've made it happen. This is our second winter in a row boondocking. It's not really a big deal for us, but if it can save us money, especially while we travel, where we can just do more trust land and more BLM land and less having to stay in RV parks, then I think it's a worthy upgrade. So this whole new series that I want to start is going to really break down the whole system. The lithium batteries, the inverter, the charger, the converters, and I want to take you guys along with me as we go through this journey, because face it, everybody wants to try and upgrade their RV, and as you know, most RV companies, they're not giving you lithium batteries or solar or anything really substantial to be self-sufficient out here. So you have to do these upgrades yourself, or you have to hire someone to do it. If you go and hire someone to do it, that's even more. It can be upwards of $8, $10, $20,000 to have a professional come and do it. Is this a service I want to do with my company? But I need to do it myself first, and that's why I'm wanting to do this as well. I want to learn it, I want to know how to do it so I can share with you guys how to do it, and also offer this as a service for those that don't want to do it but need someone to do it for them. One thing that I think is really hilarious with a lot of these RVs, especially some of the newer ones, is they say, hey, this RV is solar ready. Yeah, let me show you what solar ready is. This little thing right here, you're supposed to be able to put in a solar panel straight to there. Look at these wires, look how thin that is. That's nuts. I don't think you can get anywhere close to that 10 amps that they're saying here. That's their selling point. They say, hey, this RV is solar ready. Well, there's not much you can do with that when you have 2 lead acid batteries that basically come up to about 67 amp hours. You can hardly run anything else. You can't run any 120. Everything is basically off 12 volt. And we know if you're very conservative with your power usage and all that, you can make it. You basically run a generator in the morning and at night and be fine. When it gets cooler, the furnace kicks on, and we're basically done to about half battery by the time the morning comes. And that's just no fun. That's just not a way to camp, in our opinion. That's my little tidbit. Oh, well, let me go ahead and get my hat fixed on the right way again. All right, so that is why we've decided to go down this path. We have been very blessed to be able to do this, and we look forward to sharing this process with you. So we have a bunch of parts and things that are ordered that are on their way coming. We wanted to get the batteries, this guy here, and it's other battery, so that we have 2 of those. We wanted to get those first because those are 2 of the major purchases that need to be done. So what do we have as far as these components, and everything needs to put it together? Right now, as I'm gonna do it, we don't have the money to be able to do like one of the Victron multi-plus systems. And what that is, it is a inverter, it's a converter, it's an automatic transfer switch, and it's a power management system. So literally you can plug it all into your system and run everything through that one unit, which is pretty awesome. And it runs off your phone. So you can manage everything off the Bluetooth, off your phone, and you don't even have to go try and push the little button on the walls to see if you have full battery, 2/3 or 1/3, or empty. It's ridiculous. Honestly, it is. So what do we call it? If you guys have any suggestions on what we should call this series, I'm all ears. One of my favorite YouTube channels that I like to watch is called Off the Ranch. And he has names for all the different series that he does, like Abandoned Mansion. He's putting a first gen Cummins diesel engine into a CUDA. He's always doing projects, and I'm kind of wanting to do this video similar to one of his series, but it's probably not going to be as long. Primarily, I'm going to put this system together, and then I'm going to talk about each specific component that I used to build the system, so that there's an entire video on how this works, how we should, how I set it up, and all that. Batteries for independence. All right, let's go over some of the products that we already have in. One of the items here that I want to show you guys is, this is called a bus bar. Now, what a bus bar is, I'll get one opened up here. It is a bunch of battery terminals. So instead of taking, if you look at a lot of older Diary of a Solar System. I like that. Maybe. What this allows you to do is you don't have to take your connections and put them all onto one post. So you take your negative lead and you take your positive lead and you go right into one of these bus bars, and then this allows you to manage your cables a lot better, and it's a lot easier to work with. So that was not a big purchase. I mean, it was like $40 or something. And so we're super happy about that product. I've been trying to get other things. So I have some 4/0 cable. Now, this is not going to be the permanent cable once we have the install fully hooked up to our RV's electrical system. This is more of a placeholder until we get to that point, because I really want to be able to edit videos and work on videos without having to run the generator. As long as I have enough battery power, I want to be able to use my computer. So what I've done is I've ordered a 2000 watt Renogy pure sine wave inverter, and I'm going to be making two new basically outlets right here by my desk, so that I can plug the computer and everything else that I need to run the computer off of from there. So I'm pretty much sitting right above where the battery banks are, so it shouldn't be too hard to be able to get that up into where I need it. The next item that I bought, it was more of the major purchase, was this Victron battery monitor. Now, what is amazing about this is you don't have to have a lithium system. You don't have to have some crazy advanced system to be able to read and understand where the percentages are on your batteries. So what that does, what one of the battery monitors do, is it acts, they call it a shunt, and it goes right out of the negative of your battery directly into the shunt, and then directly out to your bus bar and out. And I'll explain this all in the Diary of a Solar System series. Or whatever I decide to call it. I don't know yet. So that being said, with this, you set up the parameters of what kind of battery you have, what kind of power you have, its discharge rates, its charging rates, and all that. And then it'll give you usable amp hours. It'll give you percentage, which we're really happy about, and it'll give you voltage. So if you look at like a normal RV battery monitor, all it really is doing is reading the voltage off your batteries. But voltage can be very, very subjective, because if you're running a few items, your battery could appear to be lower than it really is. Or if you're not running much anyways, it could be a lot lower. It could be under that half on a regular lead acid battery. And if you have any kind lead acid, gel, AGM, you can't discharge those batteries below 50%. Some of it 60%. Have fun setting up your... Yeah. Thank you, Living Light RV, for joining. Love you guys. We'll see you later. And we're looking forward to this new series. So, with most of these RVs, they don't give you really a true voltage and condition of your battery. If you're trying to upgrade your batteries, but you don't have the money for lithium batteries, I would highly suggest a sealed battery that's maintenance free. Those can be your gel batteries or your AGM batteries. Both of those are actually very heavy though, but they give you amp hours, and most of the time they're over the 50% usability. So you're looking at 60% to maybe 75-80% usable power, which is a whole lot better than your standard lead acids, which is about 50%, which is what they're rated for, and most of the time they don't even come up to that. So a little bit about our older batteries that we currently have in this. We have two marine batteries. They're the type that came with the RV, and so when we blew up our batteries last year, a year and a half ago, we had to go get new ones. So I took those old batteries that I blew up. We have a video you guys should really watch if you haven't, where it's like the worst day ever for RVing, and that's a crazy video. If one of the moderators could find that video real quick. It's about a year and a half ago. I think I said like something 911 on it. RV 911. I don't know. Something like that. But that was quite a wake-up call for us. But the batteries we had didn't have any amp hour ratings. Just cold cranking amp. And if you know anything about automotive, that has nothing to do with usable power. That really only has to do with the surge of power that can come out to be able to turn over a car. So you're looking at a surge of 400 to 600 amps to be able to turn over like a starter to get a vehicle running. So I found a formula, I guess it is, that really allows you to convert the cold cranking hours over to amp hours. And that's when I showed that we have about 67 amp hours of power. And you take that by 2 batteries divided by half. So you're only getting that 67 amp hours of battery. And that would make sense why our battery drops all the time. That is one of the reasons why we've been really wanting to get a better system here in our RV. And then eventually, once we have the money and the time, then we're going to switch it over to probably a multi-system, whether it's GoPower, whether it's Victron. We don't know yet, but it'll be a system that we can integrate into our RV's power and be able to run everything off of lithium batteries and hopefully solar in the near future. So that is our overall plans. Here's a link to, oh, thank you, Nursing Our Travel Bug. He went and found the link to that video. Our 911 experience. Yes. We had to, go watch that video after you're done with this live stream. It's quite the crazy adventure. More than just a battery fire happened, but it was pretty frightening nonetheless. So that is our plans. Yes, Nursing Our Travel Bug is pretty fast. Yeah, Bill remembers watching that video. So, if you guys have any other questions as far as any other things that we have that we're planning on doing with this, let me know. And we'll talk about it. So the two devices that I have on order right now are the 2000 watt inverter by Renogy and a lithium charger. Now, while I was going through the user manual for the lithium batteries, they all right, thank you, Thin Blue Lane RV Life, for queuing up that video. My brain. So back to the charger. Now, these lithium batteries said that you can use a standard lead acid charger if it meets certain requirements, and I'm pretty sure that ours does, but I'm not 100% sure. So technically, if you have a good enough charger in your RV, you should be able to do a straight swap with the lithium batteries. However, they will not be as efficient as if you had a proper lithium charger on your battery. Now, there's a bunch of other ways to charge your lithium batteries. The most popular is solar. You can also get what's called a DC to DC converter, which allows you to charge these batteries very quickly while you're driving down the road. Now, one of the things I'm not sure on or 100% on right now, and I'm going to test it out, is my pigtail on my fifth wheel already charges my lead acid batteries. It's a trickle charge, but it still charges it. I don't know exactly how long that takes or anything like that, but I plan on at least looking at how many percentage of battery I gain when we relocate. So that's a question that I'm going to be considering. Thin Blue Lane RV Life said we had a battery explode in our old Class A. It was under the stairs. Yeah, those are the lead acid batteries. I mean, any kind of battery, really, they're dangerous if they're not properly maintained, or if somehow something shifts. That's what happened with us. Something shifted in there and touched the two leads. Go watch the video and it'll explain it. But it is not a fun experience. We do have a second fire extinguisher sitting right in the battery bay. So if we have something like that to happen again, we would definitely go and take care of it at that point. Yeah, we thought someone hit the rig with a car. Yeah, that would definitely feel that way. So, not a good experience. If you can't avoid having a blowing up battery experience, by all means, avoid it. Learn from our mistake. So, other than that, what I really plan on doing is once I get all the other parts in, which should come in early next week, I'm going to probably get a plywood, probably a nice thick plywood, where I can build and put all the wiring together like on the back of my truck. And then I will move and put the whole thing in the battery bank. This should really help with me not having to be stuck in there, and it'll lessen the amount of time that I'll be disconnected from the power from everybody else. Yeah, John Chalker said that's crazy. That would mean you only get any leg, you only getting a 60% battery power draw. It's lead acid batteries are probably the most expensive and least efficient means of powering your RV. If you don't want to go to the most efficient, which currently is the lithium batteries, then the second best is probably the AGMs, or trying to go 6-volt golf cart batteries. But the problem with going AGM or even golf cart batteries is those things they're stinking heavy. An AGM battery usually is about 90 pounds. So that's almost 200 pounds of battery to get basically 200 amp hours of usable energy. Mine, it's basically about 22 pounds of battery. So I'm looking at right now 200 amp hours of usable power, and I can discharge this all the way down to 0. It can handle up to 5,000 recharges from 0 all the way back up. Now, will we ever do that? Probably not, which means we'll probably even get longer life out of these batteries than 5,000 charge cycles. But because we can use this the way it's supposed to be used, I'm really expecting that we're going to eliminate a lot of the power issues that we've had in the past. So, and then I'll be happy not to have to deal with maintenancing. I've only maintained my lead acid batteries probably twice in the 2.5 years that we have been RVing. And if you know anything about these lead acid batteries, you should be topping off and checking your battery water levels every month. So we were wondering a couple times why we were having battery problems and the voltage wasn't that high, and then we realized that was our fault. So definitely learn from our mistake. That is definitely something that we really do not like to continually have to worry about. Yeah. Nurse Now Travel Book says we definitely need a battery that we can totally drain, especially with our residential. Yeah. I would definitely, Nurse Now Travel Book, if you want, I would definitely consider lithium. However, there are cheaper options, and gel in AGM will give you more efficiency, which would prolong your batteries or your refrigerator's life while it's running off your inverter. So, if you guys have any RV related questions, see right there, let me know. I'll do my best to answer it. We have about 10-15 minutes left in the live stream. For those of you that are just joining, I'm going to play a clip again that I played at the beginning of the video, and it's primarily just to remind you of something very special that we have coming up. What? No way. everybody, I'm Garrett with Diary of a Family. We're intentionally living life with you. And as you can see, we have a video that is almost at 100,000 views. Honestly, that is nuts. What are we gonna do about this? I have an idea. Now let me ask you if you are interested in a giveaway. I know I am. What kind of giveaway would be good for 100,000 views? Why don't I give away another fixed diagnostics tool? It is the topic of the video and you guys seem to like it. Here's what I want you guys to do. All right, so this video, when I get it posted, we will have hit 100,000 views on that specific video. Now, if you haven't watched that video, after you're watching our RV blew up video, go check that one out. It's pretty easy. Go to our channel, look at our videos, and then sort by most viewed, and it'll pop right up there at the top. But what the fixed tool is, wonderful tool for anybody that has a vehicle, and it really helps people understand what that check engine light is on their vehicle. Nursing Our Travel Bug has one. Can't wait to see their review on that when they get around to making it. So anyways, we're giving this thing away. We want to bless somebody with one of these devices. We absolutely love it. We've been using it for years. So I just wanted to put that back in there, especially for those that are just joining the live stream that didn't catch it at the beginning. So that is pretty much everything I have on my agenda for the video. Nursing Our Travel said we definitely need a battery. We can, yeah, okay. Oh, sitting up here. Oh. So, tons of amazing stuff coming up. Let me talk about our Wednesday video for a few minutes. We are still in Quartzsite. Yes, Nursing Our Travel Bug. Better tell Bill to get his booty moving. Yeah. Bill, you hear me, bud. All right. Wednesday's video is going to be a continuation of our experience at Quartzsite. This one is going to be kind of a lot of our favorite activities, meeting people, campfires, just so much fun stuff. And we definitely wanted to just share that with you guys. So we have probably about 2 more weeks of Quartzsite videos. We have this week and the next week. And then we'll be leaving Quartzsite and heading here to Tucson, where we're currently at. So definitely stick around. There's still a lot of fun stuff going on with our channel and with what we're doing here at Diary of a Family. So just giving you guys a little bit of a heads up. We like to do that from now and then. So it sounds like we have a ton of people that are definitely interested in these lithium systems, these being more self-sufficient on the road. Now, you guys got a ton of content. Yep, we did. Or we're working through it now. It's just annoying to be able to go through so much gas just to be able to edit my Quartzsite videos. But we do have plans to go into a park soon. So, but that's in the future, and you guys won't find out about it for another month and a half, maybe 2 months. All right. So, if you guys have any more suggestions on what we should call our adventure journey to lithium and solar and all that jazz, leave it in the chat. Leave it in the comments, especially if you're rewatching this video, and let us know if you have any fun ideas for a good title for this series, and we'll find one and pick one. John Chalker is saying those batteries are actually 95.6 pounds is one of those batteries because of the water and the plates. Yes. Yeah, well, it depends on which one you get. My lead acid batteries are about 65 or 70 pounds. But if you look at the size difference from a AGM to a lead acid battery, it's quite the difference. And I'm even kind of concerned. This is, 22 pounds, which, is not that bad. I'm just got to figure out how I want to mount it in the bay. But the cool thing about lithium, you don't have to keep the terminals facing upright because it's a sealed system. There's no liquid inside. So, yeah, I could put them facing forwards. I can stack them on top of each other. I could do a bunch of different things, which would be pretty cool. It looks like the wind is starting to kick up a bit out there. All right, everybody. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and in this live stream, I got to bring some awnings in before they get torn off. The wind is starting to kick up out here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Ooh, is this not working? And as always, live life intentionally. All right, bye, everybody.